back, Sri Lanka, with the tattoo man from Soul Ink, Soul Ink, Soul Ink.
All right.
Hi.
Hi.
We talk again.
Yes, we're good.
So, fella, I need to ask you a few questions with regards to tattoo care.
Okay.
Because these days, man, it's super hot, and also there's so much of pollution, right?
I know.
Especially air pollution. And if I were to get a tattoo now, what would you say with regards to taking care of it?
Yeah, it's a bit of a long procedure, but first we'll cover up the tattoo when you get a tattoo.
Okay.
And then you have to go home. You have to remove the cover. About it depends on what's the size of the tattoo. Maybe it's 1 hour or 2 hours.
Oh right.
Yeah, you have to remove
There's
the cover.
There's timing there.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
And then you have to wash it with lukewarm water. Yeah, I know a lot of people say don't wash it.
Yeah, I've never washed any of my tattoos.
Yes, but we have to wash. Otherwise, if some infections come into your skin, you might get infected. So you have to wash it with lukewarm water, and you have to apply a soap, a really mild soap, maybe baby soap. You have to wash it. You have to remove all the blood spatters, everything, and then you have to apply an ointment. They're topical ointment, what mostly in Sri Lanka what people use A&D or Vaseline, but I really don't suggest if you are applying A&D or Vaseline, you have to apply a really thin layer, because your skin won't be able to breathe. If you apply a huge layer, and you will end up having a lot of pimples.
What?
Yeah, if you apply a huge layer, so you have to apply a really thin layer. And if the pimples come, you have to let it be, till it goes down. If you break it, there'll be a color patch in that pimple area. So that, it's really hard to take care of it. It's really easy to get a tattoo actually, but it's really hard to take care of the tattoo.
Yeah, no, but one of the things though, when you freshly get a tattoo,
yeah,
it gives you the itchies.
Yes, itches is very important. You are not supposed to itch. You are not supposed to scratch it. You are not supposed to scab it.
Can I at least massage it with some Vaseline or some
yeah,
of that
that's
ointment you
maybe you have to when it becomes itchy, we can give it a light tap, but make sure you wash your hands.
Right.
Make you wash your hands, or maybe a rubber a little bit on your tattoo, like that, but never to itch it. Don't ever scratch it. And don't ever peel it, I know, yeah, I've known a lot of people they say there's no colors and all that, you can just peel it off the skin, but don't peel it.
It gives me the kajubis, because man, I once peeled a tattoo and there was blood.
There's blood and there will be no color in that area, if you peel the tattoo.
But what if it scabs?
Same thing.
No?
Let it scab naturally. That's fine. That's what normally what happens. You have to let it scab naturally. Otherwise, if you peel it, then there will be no colors. Especially there will be no gym.
Well, I was going to ask you, what if I'm someone who works out? Because obviously my skin is going to be moving in quite a bit. There's going to be some moisture.
Yes. You are not supposed to work out on the area that you have a tattoo for at least about 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah, at least till the scab is off. But if you go work out, your skin will break off, and you'll have no color.
Oh no.
On those areas.
So it'll be just one big blotch.
Yes. I've seen a lot of spoiled tattoos when people work out. Seen a lot of tattoos. Don't ever work out on the area that you are having a tattoo. So that is very important.
Annual leave must take if you want to get one of those tattoos, and if you are a fitness freak. So I need to ask you this also, why are tattoos generally really expensive in Sri Lanka?
Actually, it's pretty cheap in Sri Lanka. Compared to Europe, UK, USA, it's pretty cheap. Around US, the starting price is around $80. Even same thing in Europe, it's around 70-80 euros. The reason is we are still developing the tattoo industry, and yes, tattoos are expensive. There's a reason, because why? We are using a lot of
good quality ink.
Yeah, good quality ink. A lot of good quality needles, and a lot of what do you say,
like equipment,
equipments, machines, and then a lot of reusable stuff, like a lot of things we are using in that area. So it's about like the initial cost is obviously high, like when you are like tattooing, you have clip covers, machine covers, then you have ointments, then you have like good quality inks, then tattoo stencil papers, and then the list goes on.
The entire list.
Yes, the list goes on. And very important, it's depends on the skill of the artist. Like if the artist is really skillful, you'll have an expensive tattoo. You have to always respect that. Tattooing is all about art. So like the artist takes actually like at least like a lot of years practicing art. Not someone who doesn't know art can get into tattooing, but I have seen people who does that.
Okay.
But you are not supposed to do that. Yeah, even there were people who asked like how to get an apprentice, how you start tattooing. Then I'm like first you have to like create a portfolio of art. You have to practice art. Otherwise you won't be able to tattoo.
Yeah.
Art is a must.
That's important.
Yes.
So yeah, I know, because one thing I've noticed is it's always easier to go give a tattooist, just art off the internet.
Yes.
But what about custom made pieces? I've always wanted a custom made piece.
Yes. Yeah, it's like two different things, but I really don't suggest giving a tattoo from the internet. Like it's like if someone sees a tattoo from internet, and it's there are three kind of things, like there are flash works, and there are tattoos from internet, and then there are custom made. So it's like flash work where you can buy. There are people who create flash designs, and you can buy them, and then you can purchase them, and you can get tattooed. Maybe in the studios they have already bought, so you can see their flash work, and you can get it. And then tattoos which are on the internet, I really don't suggest, like because we don't have the authorship. Like when you are taking a tattoo from internet, it's like stealing,
Right.
it's really not good, like it's not respecting art, like so that's like a basic like ethic in art industry. You are not supposed to like copy someone's. Let's say someone does a custom tattoo on you, like which means to you a lot.
Yeah.
And someone sees that tattoo, and they're like I want to get the same tattoo. What do you feel? What do you feel? You feel disgusted, right?
Yeah. I would feel offended, really.
Exactly. So there are people who does that. I really don't suggest it. Always try to create a new artwork. Custom made pieces.
You do a lot of that.
Yes, I do a lot of custom made. I'm basically about, like, a lot of people still asking me question like they even today there were inquiries about like I want the same tattoo. I'm like dude, you can't get the same tattoo, like it's not ethical, if you are getting the same tattoo, that's disrespecting the art. So if you want artwork, I can create something which look like that, but not the exact thing. What something really means to you, you can put your custom ideas into that tattoo, and we can create that.
Right.
Not the same thing, it's not nice.
Yeah, but I'm glad you're doing this, and
yeah, custom made tattoos are really new to Sri Lanka. Not many people are getting that.
So your process is you speak to the person, and then you sketch it out.
Exactly.
And how long does the sketching process take?
It depends. It depends from 5 minutes to days, months.
Yeah, custom piece. Yeah.
Yes, I already have like a lot of tattoos, like which are like still on the process. I'm still creating them.
Wow.
So it takes like months, or maybe it's like 5 minutes. I've created tattoos within like 5 to 10 minutes. So it's like that. Depends on what type of a tattoo we are getting. Like.
Cool. This was very insightful, Uditha. All the best, and here's hoping to more awesome tattoos and more people opting for the tattoos you inspired to do.
Yes.
Which is custom made.
Yes.
Jai Viva.
Jai Viva. All right. Thank you. Bye bye.